Coach, if you'd start with an opening statement for us.
I couldn't be more proud of the effort that our girls put in, and we set some goals for ourselves. We kept reminding ourselves of those goals throughout the match, and ultimately never became stale based off of that. So couldn't be more proud of the effort that we put in. I think there's chances for us to clean some things up, but it's a good starting point for our tournament.
How important was serving to this one?
Incredibly important. We just talked about that in the locker room a little bit. We knew how offensive that team can be. We've seen Whitewater earlier in the year, and we knew that getting them out of system, taking away at least one of their attackers, was going to be big for our defense and for us in transition especially. And this is one of the matches on the year that I'll probably remember in terms of we had a goal of getting them out of system, and I would say that every single time we stepped back to the service line, that goal was apparent.
Is there any one thing you can point to that led to that success?
How do you mean, sorry?
Well, just what was the biggest thing you were able to do that got them out of their system?
I think we focused a lot on pushing the ball away from them, making them take at least one step to make their pass. There have been times in our season where we've focused on a certain portion of the court that we want to pass, but we haven't challenged them as well as we did tonight of getting them to move. We focused a little bit on the short game and then mixing some things in deep, playing with speeds a little bit. Some of our servers are very good. Burns had a great night serving of putting some speed on the ball. And then we have a couple other float servers that bring that speed back a little bit, and that is a hard mental game to get around.
Cassie had a strong performance with 20 assists. What were you trying to do as far as the offense flows goes?
I guess my biggest job is getting them a single block, getting them a split. Our passers and definitely our hitters make it really easy, honestly. I just go with who's working and who's hot. I think our middles did a really great job at the beginning of coming out strong, and so that opened up some options on the pins later in the game. So really my job was easy.
Is it nice to have multiple options? I mean, Caroline had 13 kills and Alex had 12.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's so much fun.
Megan, what did you see from your perspective up front?
I would say that all around, every single person on our team did a great job tonight in terms of energy and consistency, and I thought that was the difference in the game.
Coach, number 9 was huge for them at one point. What did you do to kind of take her away as that second set and then into the third progressed?
Well, I mean, it ultimately really did start with what we were able to do to get them out of system, because we knew that if we could take that away from her, they rely on her so much in serve receive. We did that very effectively, and we knew that she was going to swing hard. We've seen that from her, and so we focused quite a bit on just trying to get our blockers the mentality of getting their hands across quickly, making sure that our hands were on their side of the net, and she can do a lot of things with the ball. Whitewater is a tremendous team, and we were ready for a battle. We knew that was going to be a great match for the beginning of this tournament. I think that something that I have to commend is our libero, Kalahua, picking up the tips in set 2. They really attacked early in the game, our zone 4, and I can't remember them tipping later, and ultimately it came down to Hua coming up and putting a stop to that. And so 9 got back to what she likes doing, which is swinging hard, and she had some success with that, but I put a lot on what our blockers were able to do up front. Our defense made some plays, but our blockers had one of their best matches.
Megan, was it tough to work around their block?
They definitely have very strong blockers, very big team. But my teammates help me out all the time with telling me what's open, and I ended up just trying to tool high off their hands toward later in the game because they do a very strong block.
All right, thank you.